The Alabama Department of Environmental Management receives a large number of valid complaints each year related to soil being deposited off-site and turbid water being discharged from construction sites. Sediment in neighborhood streets or a local creek, as well as turbid or muddy water being discharged into a local creek, is very visual to most people and can create significant environmental impacts. Contractors and developers are required to utilize a variety of best management practices, or BMPs, to keep soil on their construction site and to prevent turbid discharges. BMPs can include items such as silt fences, inlet protection devices, construction exit pads, hydro seeding, and the use of sediment basins. The proper design and installation of BMPs at construction sites is outlined in the Alabama Handbook for Erosion Control, Sediment Control, and Stormwater Management, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This compliance assistance video will highlight some of the common BMP issues that ADEM inspectors find at construction sites. One of the most common BMP issues is the improper installation of silt fences by not having the silt fence trenched into the ground. This allows soil and turbid water to run underneath the silt fence, rendering it ineffective. Another problem related to silt fences is improper maintenance. Large accumulations of soil against a silt fence can lead to soil overtopping the silt fence, which allows soil and turbid water to run over the top of the silt fence, rendering it ineffective. The proper installation and maintenance of silt fences is critical for staying in compliance. In addition to improper installation and maintenance, a lack of silt fences along roadways can result in large quantities of soil being deposited into roadways, creating not only environmental issues, but safety issues as well. A lack of proper BMP installation at curb inlets can allow large quantities of soil to be deposited off-site or to be deposited in the sediment basin, which results in increased maintenance costs for the sediment basin. And speaking of sediment basins, the proper installation of baffles and skimmers in the sediment basin allows more time for soil and other solids to settle out, resulting in higher quality of your stormwater discharge. The improper installation and maintenance of exit pads is a common problem noted at construction sites and can create safety hazards for vehicles on the road. Clearing too large of an area and not phasing construction can create unnecessary challenges with keeping soil on site. When large areas must be cleared, hydro seeding and other BMPs can increase your ability to maintain compliance. Another common non-compliance item is not adhering to the minimum buffer requirements for creeks, wetlands, and other waterways. These buffers can be important natural methods of preventing soil and sediment from reaching a local creek or wetland area. The improper disposal of construction waste, such as unauthorized concrete cleanout areas and the open burning of construction debris, are also a common non-compliance problem. Once the final grade is achieved, a final trip over the slopes with equipment should be done up and down the slope so the heavy equipment tracks are on the contour. This slows velocity down the slope and reduces erosion. While BMPs are important, compliance begins with permit coverage. Ensuring proper permit coverage and knowledge of the permit requirements will eliminate these common non-compliance issues. No permit coverage that does not match disturbed areas, outfalls in permits that do not match outfalls at the site, copy of a permit is not posted at the site, and no precipitation records or range gauge on site. As noted earlier, sediment in neighborhood streets and the discharge of turbid or muddy water into local waterways are issues that are not only a visual sign of noncompliance, but also can result in significant environmental impacts, complaints being filed with ADEM, ADEM inspections of your site, and costly enforcement actions. Knowing the requirements in the ADEM permit and following the guidance outlined in the Alabama Handbook for Erosion Control, Sediment Control, and Stormwater Management, Volume 1 and Volume 2, are the keys to maintaining compliance and doing your part to protect Alabama's waterways.